Good morning and welcome to the show. My name is Sean Smith.
And my name is Prescott Phillips, and this is Brew City Bug Talk.
Hello, welcome back to the show. How's it going tonight, Prescott?
Going good. Pretty beat down already, and it's day. What's it? Day one.
Day one.
Day one.
Big week, day one.
Day one is in the books.
Why aren't you at the hotel already? Shouldn't you have been off the track a few hours ago?
Yeah, right now it's 7:40. We are about an hour and a half from the first checkpoint, which is Leadfoot City. We didn't get out of the track till 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock. They shut everything down at 6:30. Not even everybody got in one pass.
Hold on, we'll get into that. So let's start at the beginning. Let's start from the front. So it was obviously day one. They started late, right? I've been watching the live coverage all day long, and
they didn't really they start late on the first day because they need the drivers meeting.
Okay.
And it was super cold out this morning. I mean, cold. It's in the 40s. So they needed to dry the track, prep the track, and then the sun came out a little bit. They didn't want to run any fast cars until there was some heat in the track.
Yeah, I saw video. They had video of they must have brought in people from the stands to just drive up and down the track to warm up.
Yeah, they had to drive up and down the shutdown area.
Okay.
It was still wet. So they had everybody in the pits drive, just make laps by the shutdown from the finish line to where you turn off the track. That part was still wet, damp, whatever. And they had cars running around on that. The track itself, they spent all night drying and prepping and whatever, but it still was cold out. So
yeah,
they had a late start. I don't even know what time they started running cars.
So how was the pits? Like, did any of the Volkswagens have any issues starting in the cold? Was there anything that happened this morning before you guys lined up?
Not too much drama. Yesterday, it was so cold that Ben Anderson blew the O-ring out of an oil filter, and made a little mess. But everybody put in thinner oil.
Okay.
They put in 1540 instead of 2050.
Was that provided by our friends of the show, Driven Racing Oil?
Yep, Driven Racing Oil came through.
That's awesome.
Gave everybody what they needed to get going on today, and they've been super cool the whole time. So yeah, everybody got their cars started. Everybody was now the 12 cars entered. Not all of them were in the same run class.
Yeah, so the run order from watching the events today, the run order was they started out with the D class, which is the slower of the slow. Not I don't want to say slow cars, but it's the slower of the vehicles.
Yeah, it's the slowest of the group.
And it kind of really bummed me out because so right away they had problems with the coverage. They're out in the middle of nowhere, and it sounds
my God,
they're using Starlink, and it kept going down. It was the worst coverage. Like it would. Like seriously, every 10 seconds it would cut out, and they had these monkeys working in a spaceship, and it got so annoying after like 20 minutes of watching this. And then finally, at some point, so like the cars are running, and then all of a sudden you can see the line. Like all the Volkswagens were lined up in the middle, like they had like the 5 rows, and all the Volkswagens were like in the 3rd row. And so they're like slowly getting to them, and then all of a sudden they cut the coverage, and they went to like commercials, and they obviously were figuring something out. But they came back and all the Volkswagens had run. So like I didn't get to see any of the C group Volkswagen guys run at all. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, C would have been Chuck and
no, Chuck wasn't. I'm sorry. I apologize. The D group, any of the D group Volkswagens run.
Yeah, that was Pedro in the 21 window and Steve and couple other guys.
Like I didn't get to see the guy with the buggy. He was out there. I didn't see him run.
Yeah, I think his name is Matt.
Okay.
He ran. He ran a 13 something. He
How
was
did
pretty
how
happy
did
with it.
Pedro do in the bus?
I can't remember what he ran. He ran good. He was pretty happy with it, but I don't remember the ET. Uh, I'll catch up with him. Today was just a cluster. There was nothing going right. So, um, you
And then
know,
so then finally they got the feed all figured out and they start bringing in the C group and it was great because like it wasn't really cutting out anymore or anything like that. And all of a sudden some of the Volkswagen started getting to the line and they started braking. Like what was going on with these cars? Like they
um, Ben Anderson had some trouble with his clutch management when he ran Chuck.
Yep.
Chuck, Chuck rolled through the lights in red lit,
That
and
sucked. Chuck had a solid run. He looked
yeah,
good off the line and he looked fast down the track.
yeah, but he didn't get an ET. Or he didn't get any. He left before the tree
Yeah,
was
he red lit.
activated.
Yep.
Yeah, so he rolled through, and it was like a almost a 4/10 red light. So the tree wasn't even activated. So he kind of got screwed out of that. And says, "Well, we'll just make a pass later in the day," and that never happened. There was 385 cars entered in sick week. So that actually teched through. So there was 385 cars, and that was the largest. This is the fourth year of sick week, and this is the largest group they've ever had
Wow.
in 4 years. They've already surpassed the biggest drag week, uh, numbers.
Yeah.
Drag week is what 15 years old now, 16 years, and they've had 380-ish cars, but not 385. So yeah, for 4 years into this and already having that many cars entered is pretty amazing. But man, what a mess! It's a lot of cars.
Do you know what happened to that? There was the Volkswagen that had the big turbo on the back of it, like the motors like sticking
Yeah,
out.
that's Lester.
He got up to the
Yeah,
line and the car died. And like
yeah, I
had to
think
push it
it
back.
died during a burnout, and I think it ate something happened. I forget
Did,
what, but
did he get it fixed and back on the road or
yeah,
what's
yeah, he
with
got
that?
it fixed. I think they gave him a 20, just like they gave Chuck. So
Okay. So that seems to be the what I'm hearing is that anybody that didn't have a good run or I guess didn't get to run that because basically canceled all run at the end of the event. So normally for any of you guys listening that are new to this, they let the cars you do your run and then if you then at the end after they're done with everybody, they open up an all run and you can get back in there and they usually open it for like an hour and let people rerun and get a better ET. Well, they canceled that tonight for some reason. I
yeah, at 6:30 they were shutting down. No more cars were going to run unless you didn't get any passes.
did they say why?
It just gets too late.
Just got too late.
We have a 5 to 7 hour ride to
Oh,
the next. Yeah,
seriously?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
All
So we
right.
did.
So
We're
you
hours.
guys,
We're over an hour away from the first checkpoint. Then from the next checkpoint, we have another couple hours to go.
did you guys stick around in anticipation of getting to all run or what was?
Yeah, we were. They said we were waiting for all run, and then it just got later and later and later, and
At what time did they come out and let you guys know that they weren't going to do an all run?
5:30,
Really?
5:30, they said there will be no all run.
Wow.
So it's between 5:30, quarter to six,
That's a
and
rough
they
one.
said we're only going to run till 6:30. You're going to have your time slip in by 7, and we're packing up and leaving because all these people need to get back to the next track, reset for that, and get ready for the track, the event, promoters.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everybody in their group, they need to get to the next track and start this whole circus all over again.
Oh, wow.
So it's wild. Now I'll have to go on tonight because later on tonight they'll have a spreadsheet of what everybody's ET was and where they sit in the class and who's out and who's in and all that. So later on tonight, if you go on Sick the Mag website, you should be able to click on results
Okay.
and that'll tell you how day one finished up. but you're
Okay.
gonna have to wait. You might have to wait till midnight. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll probably be if they're running behind schedule, everything's going to be behind schedule.
Right, but before tomorrow morning, they should have the spreadsheet up and on the website.
Okay.
So
So do you know of any Volkswagens that are officially out? Did anybody break down that wasn't
yeah,
able to get it?
Steve Dalton, uh, he
What is he
patched his stuff.
driving?
He's in the 68 Beetle with the 500, 600 horsepower motor, whatever.
What color is
Um,
that one?
it's a really, really dark blue,
Was that
almost
did he
black
run
with,
did he run in he ran in C group? Didn't he run like a 10 second?
yeah, he ran in B group.
Oh yeah. What happened to it? How did he
He said, I don't know exactly what. It still runs, but there's something wrong with it.
that was a solid run. That was the
Well,
fastest Beetle
he
I
filled up. It filled up the puke tank on that pass, and he didn't want to hurt the motor, so he called it quits.
Oh, that stinks. That
Yeah,
sucks. Yeah.
yeah. He came all the way from California,
Wow.
so they had a trailer with two cars in it. It's that's what S&S air cooled is. That's Steve and Steve, and
Okay.
and the Steve Dalton and Steve. I can't remember his name right off the bat. His son drove the car. It was his first drag and drive event and his first time down at drag strip. Was in front of a crowd on TV.
Wow. And he ran 10 seconds. That was a
No. That's the other Steve.
Oh, okay.
The other one was in a D class with us. I forget what he ran. He was shaking when he got out of the car though. It was amazing. It was pretty cool. So yeah, Steve Dalton's the only guy that's officially out. Everybody else is running. You know, running well, no, but everybody's on the road,
Yeah.
and so far so good.
Well,
Um,
hopefully, I mean tomorrow, where's the race at tomorrow? Where are you guys headed?
Bradenton,
Bradenton?
yeah, Bradenton.
Okay. And from what I hear, they have good like cell service there. They have a good internet there. So
That would
hopefully,
be amazing. Because
yes.
out in the southern Georgia, it has zero anything.
Yeah.
It's a little how should we put it? Downtrodden. Uh, a lot of blue roofs. So yeah, cell service was non-existent.
Yeah, they
And
said they're operating on Starlink, which I'm
they
like,
would have to be
yeah,
because they text us, when the lanes, they text somebody so to the lanes or so lanes are closed. I wouldn't get the text for like a half hour after it already happened. Oh, I should have.
what are you
Did you
doing
see
there?
that? Did you see that car?
No, your background's blurred out. So anytime you move your phone, it blurs out everything.
He missed it. We just passed um we just passed Alex Taylor too. Couple couple
Did
minutes
she
before you
did she
called.
even run today? Like that was another thing. So the internet kept going out.
Oh yeah, she made a pass.
What did she put down? Do you know?
It was fast. 650 something.
Wow.
660. Yeah, it was 215 miles an hour, I think.
Yeah, the coverage was so spotty that like a lot of the big names I didn't get a chance to see because it just kept cutting out.
Yeah, Cletus
Oh
blew
yeah,
up the
Cletus
motor
went
again.
down the first run and like he killed the track. He
Yeah, yeah, he was the second pair out, and he pushed the head gaskets out of the El Camino.
so is he done?
No, they pulled the motor out.
Oh wow.
Big crash. Oh yeah. Guy crashed his car. The hood went flying off.
Was that the purple one? The one that
Yeah,
was on
purple one.
fire?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one. There was a yellow one that blew like the whole front end of the car off and it went flying in the air.
Yeah, yeah. So, but they're putting it back together, putting it on the road.
Yeah. It was some pretty wild races today. It was kind of
Oh
cool.
yeah, it was all it was hurry up and wait, and a lot of way too much. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's his name? Bailey, like he did his run and he
Oh,
drifted all the way
he,
over into the
yeah,
lane.
yeah, he used the whole track.
A good thing
So,
there was nobody else running next to him because that could have been
oh, that could have
disastrous.
been, yeah, that would have
Yeah,
been disastrous.
yeah,
But yeah, there was a lot of that today. That the track was super sketchy.
really.
Yeah, earlier cars that was a lot of tires spinning. A lot of crossing the line. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. There was a lot of traction issues I'd see.
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they finally got it dialed in, and then just ran out of time.
Yeah, well, there was that they had to stop and do like prep for like half an hour, 45 minutes after that one like blew his motor and oil all the way down the track.
Yeah, and that's why this we got in line for all run, kind of like pre staged for it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to, but we did anyways. And then somebody blew their transmission up, and 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 got transmission fluid all over. Where's that guy going? Somebody just pulled off the road here into the ditch.
Oh, not good.
That was wild. You all right? It was the guy that flew past us. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Florida's wild.
yeah, it is. How's Chuck's car running? Anything to report on that? Everything all good?
No, it's running good. He just didn't. He got a little anxious, and then he rolled through the lights, and then he red lit.
But
Yeah.
everything's solid on it, no issues. Did he change
Oh yeah,
anything before the
it's
race?
running fine. He'll
Okay.
run some numbers if we can just, uh, you know, if we can just get down the track.
Yeah, I would have loved to see the numbers that he ran today. That sucks that he red lit.
Well, he ran. We figured he ran 100 and what did he say? 115 miles an hour.
Okay.
Just guessing with the RPM, and we did some calculations. So it made horsepower.
Yeah.
Um, so
It looked solid. It
was
looked like a good run.
yeah, it would have been a good run if the car wouldn't have rolled through the lights.
Now, was he trying to race Ben Anderson? Because I saw they lined up together. Was that like a
Yeah,
little thing
yeah,
they had going?
yeah. I had it worked out. So Ben Anderson was going to race truck, and it was going to be tight because those two cars are pretty close in times,
Okay.
right? Ben's runs, a little lower, a little faster, low 11s. So it would have been a good race, but Ben's clutch management decided not to work on that pass, and he let go of the button, and it didn't dump the clutch for him. So, um, but Mario from the Dub Shop is tuning his car, co-piloting, all of that good stuff. They got their headsets on, and Mario's playing with the tune, street tuning it, and all that.
Oh, that's
So
kind of cool.
yeah, it's running way good, way good. So
Awesome.
so yeah, everything's most everybody survived day one,
Awesome.
basically.
Well, that's good.
It's we're looking forward to warmer weather, better conditions, less oil
Internet.
downs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, I mean, thanks for popping in on here. I know you guys are driving, and I know it's hard to like you have so much going on. It's like, oh my God. But
Yeah, I got nothing accomplished today. I talked to Alex Taylor for 2 minutes, and
okay.
that was that.
Well, keep
Uh,
working that angle. We need to get her on the show.
yeah, well, yeah, she's gonna be on the show. I don't want to bother her. She's busy.
Yeah, everybody's
This is,
busy. Yep.
she's got her own social media to take care of, and but she said she'll be more than happy to be on the podcast, and
That's
I'm
awesome.
looking forward to talking to her.
Cool. Well, we will figure things out and we'll go from there. All right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I will let you get back to on the road, helping her out, co-driving. And thanks for doing the doing the stream tonight. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk to you tomorrow then.
Yes,
All
definitely.
right, man.
All right. Have a good night. Drive safe.
Peace.